The Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody gonna get it started. Off we go from Landover. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. To the air right away is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts. And we'll go right back to Goedert. He's got it again. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, Eagles.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts will try it again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Again, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal. Hurts. And he's in. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score that opening drive, but they don't get the 2, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Come on, 6! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
On play action, Daniels forced out wide. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A short one there. He's got Ertz. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it up. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Great, set.
Now it's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
Saquon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders
65
first down.
65 Ready, ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commander.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play. Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one, as down he goes. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Third and long.
On play action, Hurts. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First down, Eagles.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Hurts now. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Very set. On anyone, huh? Crown up, Yeti. There.
To throw is Hurts. That is caught. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught, and he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works, so instead of 1, they get 2. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hunt. Set. 7 Pirates. Let go.
On first down, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. To the goal line and in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His second touchdown of this first half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Very set. On anyone, huh? Tiger Horner. Delta.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Calcaterra. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
No toss up. Hey, 73. Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready? 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready!
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Commanders first
Here
down.
we go! 19
First and 10
Tiger!
at
19
the
Tiger!
49-yard line.
Go!
And a run. Here's Krusty Merritt. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's swung out to Krusty Merritt. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
That's good for Washington. First down.
A run out of the gun. Krusty Merritt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Phillips on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Moving out. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's to Krusty Merritt. Oh, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points.
Ready, set!
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
19-18! 70 Timberwolves! Let go!
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Kyle Yeti!
Hurts again. That one intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, break! Get it! Ready,
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Look at 19!
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On play action, Daniels exiting the pocket right, taking off, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Here we go, here we go! Go!
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
First and 10
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Set to go now on first and 10. Daniels quick to Debo. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Commanders 31, Eagles 21.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Barkley. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And an Eagle first down.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
4 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Now, first and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Mustang 19.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Daniels to throw on second down. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. Brown. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who are giving them much of a shot coming in. They rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.